It's about 7. Yes. Ah. So just start then. Right, let's do that. Who we got? Yes! Oh, it's Sunday again. Ah, dear. It's getting chilly out there again, isn't it? Oh, the old winter's coming, as they say. So, we had a good week. Oh yes, just remembered, must do a shout out, hopefully he's watching, otherwise this whole thing is pointless. Happy birthday, Mr. Daniel Garrett. There you go. Old work colleague of mine, work friend actually. We were like the dream team for making bread. Now he just does it on his own probably. Ah dear. Wow. I don't know, maybe he does miss me. Maybe he occasionally pulls in a extremely drunk tramp to help him. Just relive some memories. I don't know. Could do. Who knows? Oh dear. I would say I've got a lot to talk about, but unfortunately, I'm sure there has been things going on out there, but I actually think I've spent most of my week watching videos of a man dressed as a tree jump out and scare people. So that was a bit silly, wasn't it? But no, there's lots of I've done other things as well. I just started watching Emily in Paris, which is on Netflix. I don't know why I did that, like, as if, who cares actually about Netflix. I like them still, some people don't like them, and that's the same with cheese, isn't it? Some people like cheese, and some people are wrong. Fact. That's not the big Geoff fact for today, that's later on, obviously. But yes, I do like cheese, though. Many different forms of cheese, but there's like for people that just don't particularly care, go, oh, it tastes like cheese, but there's a whole gamut from the soft cheese to hard cheese, which I'm not a fan of, actually. I like a strong cheddar, though. That's the basis upon which all cheese is built. It's the foundation cheese is the cheddar cheese. And I like a strong foundation. Grade 7 perhaps of a cheddar cheese. That's what I'm after. You know what I'm talking about? Of course you do. I want to enjoy a cheddar. It's like Cathedral C but stronger. That's what we want. And as much as humanly possible for as little money as possible. But no, I like blue cheese as well. You put blue cheese on a burger, my friends. Game changer! And, well, yeah, blue cheese on anything, it would be a game changer. You put it on cereal, that's a game changer right there. I've not done that, but maybe I will. Except I won't, because why would you? Unless you've been drinking methylated spirits, of course, and then in which case you might think, oh, let's take the edge off. Let's have some blue cheese with my cereal. What would be the best cereal to have blue cheese with? Let's think this through properly. I think weirdly it might be Cocoa Pops. Hear me out. Now, Cocoa Pops, chocolatey, right? And I haven't thought this through at all, but chocolate and cheese I think will be it. Apparently, I heard this on a bakery programme. The girl that won the British Bake Off, she was saying about in brownies, right, you put a bit of coffee in, like with the chocolate mix to make it taste more chocolatey. And I thought, that's lunacy, right? But I happened to be eating a chocolate bar and drinking a coffee, and I was like, it does actually make it taste a lot better. So maybe she was right. The only reason I thought she was wrong is because she was thin. And I don't think that thin people really know about food in the way that they should. Like, trust me on that, right? If you go to a kebab shop, right, and they're all like in shape behind the counter, it's not the place for you, guys. It's not what you want. Pissed out of your mind at that time, which evidently is 10 PM now. Let it go. I keep saying about like people being like, there's an increase in depression and stuff now. It's because you've got to go home at 10 PM. Can't go out and get pissed up. Just let loose for a bit. Say hello to some people, have some human interaction. And on top of which, like, you know, wouldn't do any harm to have the news be a bit more fucking chirpy, would it? You know what I mean? Don't know what I'm on about, actually, to be honest. But yes, cake is nice. I do like cake. I think I've mentioned cake in every single episode I've done. I had a nice lemon cake today. That was nice. Very nice. Not a whole one. I had half of it. I think. Yeah, I had half of it. And I shall have the other half at 2 in the morning. Once I've drunk my aftershave. No. What was I on about? The Paris thing. Yeah, it's a good programme, that. Very entertaining. It's going to be my suggestion to anyone out there who thinks I need something else to watch that isn't too taxing. It's very sort of, it's cheddar. That's what it is. It's a cheddar programme. It's easy to take in. It's not like an intense one. There's a lot of storylines and plot twists in reality. It's not like blue cheese. It's cheddar. Kind of goes with everything, doesn't it? It's not like reality TV, right? Reality TV is the cheese slices. You know, the ones you put on a burger, made largely of plastic. It's got to be 50% plastic, right? You reckon? Yeah. And that's reality telly right there. And then just a good programme. It's cheddar. It's nice. It's enjoyable. I'll watch that again. Right. And then you've got things like what's the one? Power. Power's like a more intricate cheese. I've realised this analogy is going nowhere, and I feel like I've already explained it at the beginning. But I like reality TV. You like it as well. We all do. Some of you won't admit it, but let's be honest. It's the best, isn't it? There's like zero commitment to it. You can just duck in and out. It's probably true of anything, but just, you know, it's good, isn't it? It's like catching up with your nan. If you're still around, just go in there. You're fucking caught up in about 2 minutes. And you just, what do you do? Fuck all for a while. So yeah, what else I've been watching? Little Mix thing. They're doing what they're doing, right? They're doing auditions for several like pop groups, and then I think they go to a competition, and the winner gets to go on tour with Little Mix. How exciting, right? So I've got a few of them, right? And me and the missus were watching that, right? And it's quite good, right? At first we're like, oh, they're very good. Oh, they're very good. They're very good. Now, I think the imaginary power has gone to our heads. And we're like, not quite good enough, I don't think, that one. In fact, we went so far into that we actually bothered to go back and watch the Little Mix people. If you don't know the history of Little Mix, because I only just found this out last night, realistically, there was four girls who went X Factor, and they all did their audition, and then they were quite good. But then Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child goes, we should unite them together to form a powerful force, and that's how that happened. But yeah, no, so like, I didn't know that because I missed it because I was not watching it at the time. I've done nothing with my life. Of course I have done loads of stuff, but I haven't become the pop girls group sensation that I wanted to be. It's cold in here. It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be, but pretty chilly, I would say. So like little to do now, almost starting to plan Christmas, right? Normally, there's too much going on. I know we've got Halloween still, and we'll get through that day together. More mask wearing. But no, so I've even, like normally I'm so disorganised Christmas, I'm just there, just going on Christmas Eve going, shit, I need to do some shopping right now. In fact, I find it more fun that way. But this year I've started writing lists and everything. I'm like, let's make this the best Christmas ever, possibly. It won't be, because I'm going to mess it up somewhere along the line. But I'm excited nonetheless, because it's my first Christmas in my house with my lady, and it's exciting, and we're going to have a tree, and it's going to be, if you know what, if you're going to do something, fucking get involved. We're just going to have a great one, and hopefully have some people over. Although if you can't, I think, because like the other family members that can host a Christmas, right? I think this is the year to jump in and say, we'll do Christmas, and go, oh, you can't all make it. That's my plan, anyway, I think. But yes. It's all about Christmas already. What month is it? It's like October, isn't it? Yeah, October. Oh, firework night, that'll be good, wouldn't it? Well, at least that's an event that's always had distancing at the forefront. Stay the fuck away from fireworks. You turn up in groups of 6. So yeah, we've got that. Halloween's before that, so we've got Halloween and the fireworks, and then Christmas, and then New Year's. New Year's is basically going to be a massive collection of people going, oh, it can't be any worse than last year. Mark my words, mark my words. See this face when it happens. Yeah. But yes, trying to think. Oh yeah, I had a thing about unicorns, right? I had this in a pub, I think. So it might not be completely accurate, but I've decided to believe it. Apparently, unicorns, it's not just like just some mythical thing some made up. Apparently, some people think that it might have actually just been rhinos that they saw, and clearly they got that lost in translation somewhere. Because people around then, first of all, didn't have a camera phone, and second of all, were largely pissed the entire time that they were doing stuff, right? Case in point would be mermaids, right? Because someone come up to me once, they were saying, just randomly just came up to me and go, mermaids might have been warthogs or something. Apparently some sea lion or something, it was like, oh, no, I'd shag that, and that's how they thought. And someone goes, but it's got a fish tail, it's like mermaid. Well, maybe in a silhouette, it looks quite nice, I don't know. But yes, unicorns though, they thought, yeah, the rhino was the unicorn, because, which makes sense to me actually when I thought about it, because it was like, so if you were describing one to someone who didn't know, if you had no point of reference, it was just like, so what did it look like? It was pretty big. How big was it? It was kind of like, well, it's got 4 legs, it looked like a horse. Yeah, but like bigger, like a cow. No, it's more like a horse with shorter legs. It's like that. It's got like a horn on it. Because yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it actually is mythical, but apparently the dragon thing for the Chinese do the thing. It's like a dragon thing. There's like several of them in a costume, and they're like, and there's like a long. Thought it had disappeared, it has not, right? So there'd be like a person, like, with a thing there, right? And my maths from the other week. This is a good show, isn't it? Right, so they have like the face there. Yeah, right. Like, oh, it's got big teeth. Sure, like, put like big teeth on it, like that, and then it's like that, and it was like eyes, like. Am I just drawing the sun thing again? No. Like that, and it's like eyes, like a thing, like a. And it's got a shoots flames from its mouth, like flames in there, flames. Whatever, right. Right. So did trying it. I think it's a New Year's thing, maybe not. But yeah, so they got like some fella at the front. It's got the head, right, and then he's got the thing over the top, right, and like a group of his mates are behind him, like over here, and they sort of, like, imagine my arm is like the other mate, right, so, that, right, and then it's quite magical. It's like, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And that's that, isn't it? See, some people thought the green curtain had disappeared. It had not. It had a purpose, see. And that's a thing in life. Sometimes, like, you think all hope is gone for something, and then it's like, now's the time to shine, and you seize opportunities and stuff. Be watching motivational speakers again, which I do really enjoy. Right. Some of that information was slightly suspect. So now it's time for Geoff's fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, do just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact. Cornflakes were originally invented to stop people. Just fact, 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 do just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact. There you go. Apparently that is true. Apparently the guy who invented them, cornflake, right? He decided that plain foods would stop people getting in the mood and being like, free. So that's the reason. There's a logic there. I mean, you might think that you're like a proper like player out there. I think you're good for getting love interests in your life. Take someone out for a bowl of cereal, see how far you get then. Yeah. There you go. That was just fact, which I've already done. So now it's time for everyone's favourite law questions. Alright, yes. Straight in. Right. So we start with Dougal from Shropshire. Hello, Dougal. So do you like potatoes? Hey. If so, what form is your favourite? Hello. Good. Two-part questions. I like a two-part question. What form? Right, so you got a new potato, roast potato, mashed potato. Well, badgers like mashed potato, apparently. And chips, obviously. There's probably many others. There's, chips goes with everything. So chips is like your cheddar. Mashed potato is like the cheese slice, perhaps. No, those oven roasties, they're the cheese slice. That's what that is. And then, obviously, the epitome, the greatest potato in the world. I've just remembered it. Thank you for remembering. The dolphin noir potato, or dolphin noise potato, as I call them, because when I see them, I'm like, yes. So yeah, dolphin noise potatoes. Oh, that was another question, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Scott from Vancouver. Any TV suggestions at the moment? Yes, Emily in Paris is a suggestion, and the Little Mix auditions, because they're still ongoing, and there's a lot to play for. Next we've got Dorothy from Kansas. How do you get to the Emerald City? You follow the yellow brick road, I believe. Will from Australia, what's your favourite movie? Good question. I would go with, I don't know. That's my answer, I don't know. Thank you for your question. I would actually say, I'm gonna say, just purely on nostalgia points, Terminator 2, because it was like the first biggest thing that I was aware of that was like a huge hype about it and all of that, on top of which my parents wouldn't let me see it, so that was exciting. And yeah, and it's like, I think it's the last great action film because it's got like exactly the right mix of CGI computery stuff and just raw live action with like stunt people and explosions that are real explosions. Like, so that's all Batman Forever, because I just love that film So there you go. Well, Forrest Gump's good, isn't it? Let's just list every film, Geoff. Terminator 2, that's what I'm sticking with. Right, got Joe from Zimbabwe. There we go, Joe. What do you listen to at the gym? A failing treadmill. No, I listen to. I was originally listening to like music to help me run, and the best music for that I thought was that I listen to because I like it. Is Iron Maiden actually, because it's sort of gallopy, a lot of it, so it's good for your running. It's like ding 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 ding. So it does good. But I stopped listening to that and started listening to just like playing podcasts, just talking about shit because there's no time reference there. So I just keep going a little bit and then. So yeah, something that's not of any reference to time, because if you're running and you listen to like a song that's just got a really loopy chorus, it's like, we're halfway there, no we're not there. It's like, how long is this song? So yeah, that's what I listen to podcasts at the moment, and they're free. And this the last question is Nicole from my heart. She said, "What's the most interesting thing you have read or seen this week?" I don't know. Interesting. Probably a cornflake thing, to be honest. Probably was that. That's vaguely interesting. Yes, that's what we're going with. I think that was no. There's got to be something else. This was the most interesting thing this week. Look at that. That's not bad for 7 seconds of that, or however long it was. We'll get an official time later. But yes. It's been wonderful. I've enjoyed myself. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Stay positive, guys. Surround yourself by positivity and stay happy, and we'll get through this whole thing together, and I'll see you next week, you lovely fuckers. Bye.